Sit. That's a good sit. That's a good sit. That's a good sit. Stay. Hey, testing mobile. Indi, do you want to eat? That's a good stay. That's a good boy. Diva, go eat. Good boy. Hey, what's going on, Blue Boat? So I figure I am all blown out, man. All my settings are set up for whatchamacallit, for when it's dark out. I'm all sorts of blown out. I don't know how to fix that. It's dark over there, and they got the sunlight coming in over here. Oh well, whatever. I figure I'm sitting out here feeding the dog every night. I might as well say hi. And I wanted to test it out. I got a suggestion from somebody. Well, Patrick, now you're not lonely. What do you guys think of the chat on screen? Do you like that or not? Do you like that format or no? Chris, what do you mean? His server? I got Joey's server. What YouTube notification? Who? My Discord or Joey's Discord? Oh. So do you think that's what the problem was with Joey's? I was in a board meeting this morning, so I wasn't in there, but apparently Joey had crazy problems with live streaming today. But that's cool that YouTube would notify like that. I guess that's new. Maybe they were doing updates and that's why everything got all effed up today with notifications. I don't know. The notification had bad timing? Oh, because you were already watching it, you're saying. Now I get it. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. Well, at least they notified you. I never get notifications. Hey, Dana. I got to get used to this chat. Can I not go back in this chat now? I got to get used to this where can I do it? Oh, I can do it this way. Okay, I gotcha. It's weird because in my software, the new chats are at the bottom and the old chat, and it scrolls up. This on screen scrolls down. Do you guys like the chat on screen or no? Or is it redundant for most of you? The heck was that, Indy? Testing Mobile kind of likes it. Patrick likes it. All right. All right. Well, if that works for you guys. Okay. I never thought of it that way. Yeah, I'm thinking it's for like larger screens. It would be good. Like if somebody was going to watch it on a TV or they're watching on their computer, but then you have chat open too. So I don't know. I kind of thought it was redundant. I didn't know if you guys would like it or not. The one actually good thing, we got rid of bottom. It would be good. What do you mean get rid of the bottom? Got rid of what bottom? The one thing I did think would be cool is like when I multicast to different places. Hey, 684. You guys will see the messages. Like if somebody was in, all right, let's test it out. Let's test it out. Somebody go to Living Yankee Free's Facebook page where I'm also streaming this and comment on the live stream in Facebook. And I think what'll happen, you'll just see instead of like you all have little YouTube symbols next to your name, your comment will come in, but with a Facebook symbol, but everyone will be able to see it no matter what channel they're on. Walk the cat? Never heard of walking a cat. No litter box? Can you guys hear Indy munching away? Oh, I see what you're saying, testing. Okay, never done that. Every time I actually did way back in the day with one of my cats, I tried to put a harness on him, and he hated it. Absolutely hated it. He wouldn't go anywhere. So there you go. Tested it my damn self. Larry, what's going on? Wait, what did I miss there, Dana? What did Dana say? Well, I feed him every damn day. The dude is just savage. What's up, Chaotic? Nice, Larry. Yeah, I made it 4 in a row today. Four tings. I feed him once a day, Dana. I don't know if anybody feeds him during the day when I'm not here, but I feed him as soon as I get home from work. But I feed him. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys have heard the story of why I feed him out here. Started feeding him out here after he had his stroke 3 years ago. Was it 3 years? 3 years ago. Because he makes such a mess when he eats now that we have to like mop the kitchen floor constantly. Whenever he eats, it's just everywhere. And he can't, out here, he's confined. I have a door, I can close it. He has to stay in here. But he squirrels worse than I do. And he will be eating and decide he's going to run around the house, and he's drooling and half chewed food everywhere. It's just a mess. So it's just easier to feed him out here. Teleporting bad. Are we really teleporting, Patrick? Or does anybody else see the teleporting, or is it just Patrick? If we are teleporting, oh no, he's not even home. Oh, I wonder if anybody's gaming. That'll be the tell. That'll be the tell. Yeah, somebody let me know. If somebody else is seeing teleporting, I need to know these things. Don't think you're going to hurt my feelings. Okay, cool. Thanks, Chris. No, apparently no one else is, Patrick. Lighting looks... I'm too blown out, right? I know, because I have it set up right now. I'm not going to reset it up because it's going to be dark enough soon anyway. But when I have it... Yeah, when I first turned it on, I was crazy blown out. It's getting better. Cool. Thanks, Blue Boat. Looks a little blown out on my end, but whatevs. Yeah, I don't have any lighting. I have just the what do they call them? Like the Edison Bistro lights, I think they call them, or something like that. I have those around the gazebo and some LED lights that light up my bottle collection, but that's the only light I have on right now. The rest is all natural. Well, that's good. I'm glad it looks good for y'all. I guess Patrick's maybe just got some slow internets. Some slow internets. You doing good down there? You all right? Going to town. Oh, tomorrow is Friday. Friday, sweet, lovely Friday. Yeah, and who said I was day drinking? It's 4:30 and it's after work. I can have a bourbon. I have one bourbon and then I'm gonna drink my sweet tea. Really? 144? I look like an 8-bit video game then, huh? All pixelated out. A fox barking? I don't know if I would call a fox sound barking. It's more like screaming. But I know what you mean. If you heard barking and yipping, it might have been a yote. Why does my computer keep wanting to go to sleep? I told it to never go to sleep. Never go to sleep. Never, ever, ever go to sleep. You don't see the dud? Dud's probably still working, I'm sure. Testing, you are where? I'm sorry, guys. You'll if you haven't figured out yet, my memory is shit. I really do suffer from CRS. So oh, Arizona, you've definitely got yotes in Arizona. Well, there's yotes everywhere, but I'm sure you got yotes. Well, listen, I know we've got a yote problem here in Jersey, but I've never seen one other than when I'm trapping. I've never seen one while hunting or trapping unless I caught one. That's the only way I've seen them. I see sign of them. I see droppings. I see tracks. I see all that kind of stuff. They're everywhere, and I've heard them like out camping and stuff, but I've never seen one unless I caught it. But we've got lots of yotes around here. Pretty big ones too. The two I caught last year were about 35 pounds. Well, are you in a very urban area in Arizona, or are you in more a rural area in Arizona? No, they're more of a yip than a bark. They don't have like deep barks, but they do a lot of yipping and hooting and howling. And fox just scream. Fox are scary. When you hear fox, when you're in the woods at night and you hear a fox, it's like blood curdle. It's like a blood curdling scream they do. It's spooky as hell. I don't know. Maybe it was a fox. I don't know, Larry. Without hearing it, it's hard to tell. Never heard a mountain lion in person testing. A wolf? You sure it was a wolf, not a coyote? Okay, yeah, I'm sure there's yotes, fox, everything back in there. I cannot wait for the week. Is it? Oh, it's next week. After next week. I am so excited. I have different property, public lands that I'm going to go trap for the week of Christmas and the week of New Year's for 2 weeks straight. Some public land. I know you guys watching my videos, you all think I just suck at trapping, but it's because I really do think that the fire did a number on the population of things on the property that I trap now. But get me out to some public land where I know there's stuff. And the only reason why I don't do it now is because I don't have time during the day. I've just been trapping here because I can get to it during work. But I'm excited, and that's going to start next Saturday. I'll be able to go out there and set some traps. Yeah, Larry, I'm thinking maybe next year more stuff will come back. But like I'm telling you, every single one of my traps, no matter what kind of bait I put in them, they are cleaned out. I only got the 2 mice that pulled the trigger. Everything else, they're just eating marshmallows right off the trigger. They're eating whatever bait I put in there. They're eating it and not pulling the trigger. And it's like cleaned out, completely empty and clean. It's unreal. There are so many mice out there. No testing. I trapped a whole mouse and something ate the other half. But that's the thing, and that's the sequence. What happens? Like it burns like that. The mice will come back first, and then that'll then bring the canines back in because that's what they hunt, like the fox and stuff. And then once more plant life comes back, berries and stuff like that, then the raccoons will be back in and everything else. So I'm thinking next year will be better, and the year after it'll probably be back to normal. Birds, Chris? What about birds? I had my son came in. I was at work today. My son came in and goes, there's a turkey pecking at your bumper in the parking lot. There was a turkey out in the parking lot looking at itself in the bumper and pecking at it. No, Chris, these are not the kind of traps they are. It's not like the bait is not out. Here in New Jersey, we can't bait like in front of a snare or anything like that. We can't have exposed bait. So all the bait is contained in this cylinder. I don't know if you watch the videos I have a long form video of the day I set, and I showed the trap and how I set it and everything. They're eating it. They're going in all the way in down the bottom and taking the bait out. It's a bird's not getting in there. I have a pickup, Patrick. No worries, Larry. I think Indy's going to be about ready for his doo time too. Now, see now how quick I got dark in here. Now here I'll blow. Oh, no, that's not bad. Now that looks more better. Yeah, but we don't have ravens. Got crows. We don't have ravens. And if a raven got his beak in there, I'm sure he's gonna end up trying to take the bait out, because all the bait is. See, here's the thing with those traps: all the bait is underneath the trigger. So if they're grabbing that bait, all they have to do is, like, if they're grabbing some of the bait and pulling it up, it's going to trip that trigger. The mice get in there and they reach around the trigger and pull it out. Like, they're not pulling it past the trigger. It's definitely mice. Oh, I'm sure, Chris. People don't understand. Like, people think like ravens are like crows. That's why I said we have crows. But ravens are ginormous. They're like crows on steroids. Have some of my sweet tea. Well, I've never seen a raven, Chris. See, you'd know if you saw a raven testing, because it looks it looks like a crow, but probably 4 times bigger. Blue boat. That's a good question. I am a big believer. I don't know if we've talked about this before. I feel like we have, but I'm a big believer in there is a tool for every job. I feel the same way about calibers of firearms. There's a tool for every job. But if I had to, all right, Blue Boat, let's do it this way. Instead of me going on a big long rant, narrow that down. What's my favorite caliber for what situation? How about that? DFJ rolling up in here, blowing up my spot. Okay, now that DFJ said that, I will say, yes, Chris, it is. I will say my favorite all-around caliber would be 22. I think you can do a hell of a lot with the 22. Fun, just say if to pick one to have fun at the range, that's 22. Absolutely. Plinking and shooting a day of What's going on, TFJ? No worries. Um, if you're just at the range or a day of plinking, it's cheap, it's quiet, it's fun. I've got a bunch of different 22s. Um, I really, really, really like. I mean, 22 would be my favorite to plink with, but I really like for hunting. I have a hunting rifle that's in it, and I have Henry that's in it. Is the 22 Magnum. That's I really like that round. Yeah, testing, and that's my thing. And that's what I was gonna say too. If you asked me what would be my survival, like if I wanted something for a survival setting, shit hits the fan, survival, you have to get your own food, defend yourself, everything. What caliber would I want? I would want either 22 or 22 Magnum because you can do everything. Like I know a lot of people will argue with me, and if anybody watches this back, I'm sure I'll get comments and whatever. But like my home defense gun, 22. What I have by my nightstand is 22. And here's my theory on it. Like who is it? Dana, you said you're 9mm. That's great. I have 9. I have 3 9 handguns. Here's the thing with that. You have an intruder come into your house and you need to grab that gun and use it quick. Are you stopping to put ear protection in or on? No, you're not. So that first shot you take, you are now impaired because your hearing is going to be done. If you're firing a 9mm inside with no hearing protection whatsoever, you're impaired now. So if that wasn't the only intruder, you're not going to hear another one or hear anything else. So I practice a lot and I am confident with my abilities. I don't care if it's a 9, a 45, 30. I don't care what it is. If you put a bullet right here or anywhere in this area on a person, they're stopping. 22 all the way up. 22 and all the way up. You put a bullet in this area on a person, they're stopping. And then you can react. And if I do it with a 22, yeah, I'm inside. That 22 is still going to probably make my ear ring a little bit, but I'm not going to be impaired and my hearing will not be completely beep. So that's why my home defense is a 22. And I wouldn't carry a 22 because I don't think I'm not very confident on 22s working in semi-auto handguns. There's a lot of jamming issues. They don't because their rim fire. They don't feed well through the magazines, so they're not super reliable that way. But I do have all of my lever action 22s and long guns ready to go. DFJ said, fuck it, I like 50 cal. That's for when there's a burglar in the neighbor's house behind the refrigerator. Yeah, Blue Boat, they're all idiots. I like the one comment they said it's a full semi-automatic. You never want to go full semi-automatic. TLC, what's up? Yeah, we can't mess with those here, Blue Boat. You get in trouble. So I don't have any adjustable stocks or anything like that. And how was your day at school, TLC? That sun went down. It's getting a little chilly. Totally no adjustable stock. I don't. Nope. Where the heck is my charger? Oh, doubt it all. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Gray Mod Club still alive. Oh. Are y'all looking forward to tomorrow? I am. I want this week over. I really want this week over. I really want next week over. Gotcha, Blue. My favorite bait for what? Trapping? Depends. Well, I only use bait for when I use the DP traps for coon and stuff, and that would be marshmallows. And I have a bunch of different baits that I'll put on there. Like, I don't know if you saw the long form video I did of when I showed how I set my traps, but a bunch of different stuff. Persimmon. They seem to really like anise too. Why not? TLC, that looked good. I love cider. I love cider and I love bourbon, so I'm pretty sure I would like that. But your problem in the next day with that is all the sugar in the cider. That's what gives you the hangover is the sugars. Yeah, well, raccoons love marshmallows too. And so do fox, believe it or not. I had a fox last year that kept stealing all my marshmallow, and I had it on camera. Had it on camera. This fox kept coming around and stealing all the marshmallows off the top of my DPs. A fox in my trash cans? No. Hey, Donna, what's going on? Shorts and t-shirt. No, thank you. You know what else, Dana, you know what else likes cat food? Cats. We have a feral cat problem around here too, and you definitely do not want to catch one of those because you have to release it, and they are nasty some bitches. DA1 DA1 wants to know what we're talking about. She just texted me. She goes, "You're live? What the hell?" She's still at work. So what was I saying? What were we talking about? Found a fox in your trash can? No, but the fox were stealing my marshmallows. Yes, Patrick, I'm ready for this week to be over and next week. Oh, well, that's funny. You know who you need to talk about that to? You need Blue Boat. You need to talk to Jackson about that. That's actually what his senior project is he is the head engineer for alternative power sources for colonization of the moon. Yup. So if you want to talk about that, Blue Boat, you got to talk to him because I ain't got nothing for you. Yeah, TLC, very interesting animals. Oh, that's what we were talking about, cats and liking cat food. I will never use cat food for bait ever because I do not want to increase my chances of getting a cat. Hey, there's Angie. Donna, we took a stray in once, or I shouldn't say we. I should say my ex took a stray in once. Worst thing ever. Worst thing ever. That thing just pissed all over the house and bit me, and I tossed it off the front porch one day because that thing was awful. Animales. Yeah, that cat. I think she said the woman found it in a gutter or a sewer drain or something, and she went and took one of the kittens, and I was like, it's a feral cat. It's never going to be a house cat. It's going to be a feral cat. Like that. No, just no. But we ended up with it, and then I had to get rid of it. Well, that's good. I guess some strays can be nice cats, but this one was feral AF. Why you going all Espanol on me there, TLC? Angie, I'm home. I just came out. And this isn't going to be much longer because I was just out here feeding Indy, our special needs dog. Feed him outside after he had a stroke 3 years ago. So since for 3 years, 2 3 years, I've been feeding him outside because he makes such a mess. So I figured, what the heck? I got my whole setup out here now. Might as well. I'm sitting here waiting for him to eat. Might as well hang out with y'all. Mike, I don't know. This is the only good mic I've ever had, and I've had this thing forever. I know some people absolutely hate this microphone and trash it, but I don't know. You guys can hear me. Hey, Mr. Whispers. No, I didn't ting it. I didn't ting it. I don't want the animal rights people up in arms, but you know the saying when pigs fly? Well, this cat might have in frisbee form off the front porch. Maybe. I don't know how it happened, but it just took off. That is the one and only animal I've ever had that's bitten me. I know testing. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how it happened. The thing just took off. Like, never seen a cat fly like that before. You wanted to be a bird? No, ma'am, I do not work from home. I work close to home, but I do not work from home. During COVID, I worked from home remotely, but now I gotta go into the office. Oh, the cat. Yes. He did a very good imitation, too. Joe, you just getting home? They didn't have you running in the dark tonight? Your earbud. But back to your question, Blue Boat. This is a Blue Yeti, and it's the only decent microphone I've ever owned. This is the only other mic. Oh, actually, I also do have a Susie's microphone that she was using last night is a Blue Nessie. I think that's a decent microphone. I mean, it's not super duper, but all right, Mr. Whispers. Hope you had a good day. Hopefully, tomorrow the streaming gods will be kinder to everyone. So they did have you running in the dark. I got this cheapy one just to throw around, but this is a toner. I got this one here. This is the one I was using the first couple bourbon and beers. That's a Tonor. It's a cheapie off of Amazon. But I like the Blue Yeti. I don't know, a lot of people don't like it. Yeah, it's pretty big. I would say it's close to about the size of a Yeti tumbler, the skinny ones. Joe, if you're still here, what do you think about the chat being on the screen? Do you like that? Not like that? Like, now we have different people in here too. I'll ask everybody. Like, do you like that format or not? It was suggested to me today by someone to put the chat on the screen. Yeah, Larry, it's a Blue Yeti mic. Yeah, the camera is nothing special. The camera's a Logitech 960 Pro or something. I don't know. It does 1080p, but you like what, Angie? Oh, the text, the chat on the screen. It bugs TLC. Okay, so you like the live chat, and that was the other thing too that I was suggested to me to do that. Oh, DFJ is not loving it. Okay, well, but the one good thing, like I said before, is with this software putting it up there. There. Oh wait. Oh, there's Floppy. Hey. The one good thing about putting it on the screen is that if there's people if like right now I'm broadcasting on Facebook too. If there was somebody in Facebook and they commented, you normally wouldn't see their comments, but you will if I'm multicasting and somebody in Facebook comments, you'll see it on the screen. So at least you'll know who I'm talking to. That kind of makes sense. I probably wouldn't do it if I was just broadcasting on one channel. I probably wouldn't do it because everybody's got chat. But with the multicast, I think it works well. Look at Floppy getting all the love. Wait, what was? Oh, okay. I'm no professional, DFJ. The suggestion was given to me by somebody else. I mean, I knew I could do it, but I wasn't crazy about it. I'm like, what do I got to put chat on screen for? Everybody can see it. But then I realized, oh, well, they can't see everything. Does it really? Well, that's probably just the video lag because when I see in the software here, as soon as I get your chat in my software, I see it pop up on the screen too. But that's kind of cool, though. It kind of gives you an idea of the delay. So I'm probably answering questions or answering things in chat quicker in more timely manner than if it wasn't on screen. If that makes sense, because you're seeing when I'm seeing your chat. Correct? Did I get that right? Like I'll say as soon as the next chat comes in, I'll say what it was. And did I see it at the same time you saw it come on the screen or no? I don't see how it wouldn't because you're watching the preview I'm watching and it's on the screen with me. Unless it displays separately. I don't know. Testing mobile, I confused myself while listening to you. Makes sense to me, Yankee. So you can put your chats in. So if those were on time, like if I answered them, like if I read them as soon as they popped up, then that means just a little lag on the charts, not bad. IDK. Oh, gotcha, Angie. So if I'm reading them as you're seeing them pop up, I read them, then that eliminates the whole lag thing. Like if I just look, if I'm answering your questions here, then you guys should see my answers in real time. Chats. That's cool. Something different. I might use it here and there. Okay. A few seconds afterwards. Immediately. Immediately, Donna? Try to see if the one on the screen has a delay. What if you send a message in chat to see if the one on the screen? I did send a message before in Facebook, remember? It can't be that bad, Blue Boat, right? Like it can't be like crazy lagging. All right, guys, I just got the text. DA1's on our way home. I got to take Indy to go do his business before we go inside and start making dinner. We're having TLC. We're having sketty and meatballs tonight. Yeah, man, 12 of you hanging out with me for Indy's feeding time. Oh, now it's down to 10. 2 people said, you know what? Screw you. I'm out. All right, guys. This was cool. I might do this. I might do this every once in a while. His nature walk. Yes, Larry. Might do that. I mean, like I said, I've got everything set up out here, and I'm out here every day feeding him. So I might pop in for usually about the hour I'm out here with him. So maybe it'll be a thing. Indy's feeding time. Absolutely bring cider, bro. Yeah, if you guys, before you leave, if you can make sure you liked it and copied the link and did all that stuff. Thank you, Larry. I'm so bad at I'm so bad at talking about that. Yes, it's been an hour already. Well, 56 minutes and 55 seconds to be exact. Well, it was when I said it, and now it's even more. It's 57 minutes now. All right, guys. I will see you guys next time. Love you all. Appreciate you all. Thank you so much. See you later. Indy said goodbye too.